Hi there, this is Darren from Treasure Life Family Farms, and today we're going to take a look at our wood stove. We've got a wood burner. It's burned, I don't know, 3 years probably. Been cleaned, chimney's been cleaned, but we've got some the air inlet pipes that I want to have a look at today. So we're going to get our model here. We're a WoodPro WS2000, whatever, that's our serial number, model number. So we've got that stuff. And what I want to do is look at the pipes that the fresh air comes in. We'll stick our light up here for a second while we get our door open here. I want to take a look at, oh my goodness, got a bunch of spider webs and stuff in there. Why would a spider want to live in there? Get this guy open up, and now that I look at it, I think this whole thing went to junk, so I'm not sure what we can do about it. We're gonna start taking it apart, see what we got. Stick that there. I was originally coming in here today to take these pipes and replace them, but it appears to me whatever this metal is has also bent and warped, and our fire bricks situation is not so good. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to spend a lot of money on this thing. I was thinking, well, maybe it's cheaper to buy these new pipes than to build them, but now that I look at it, I got some decisions to make. So we're going to take this thing apart. I'm just going to pop the fire bricks out of it. Then we'll take the pipes out. There's these little pins over here that sort of lock it in. Try to get this thing apart. See what we can do to sort of renew it. Hopefully with maybe some angle iron and stuff instead of $500 worth of parts, because I don't think the stove was even 500 bucks in the beginning. So let's I guess let me start dismantling. I'll do that all off camera because I don't honestly know what I'm doing, and I'll show you what we get when I take it out. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, I wanted to give you a little look at the stuff I took out of the stove here before I go work on it. Let me put that light right there. Okay, good. And so these are the air tubings that are normally flat and straight, and they got the holes in them. The air comes in there. Fire gets, that's where it gets its air from. The thing I didn't realize was so bad shape is this one. That's normally straight and square, and it's thick and heavy, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And then there's another piece that lays on here that holds fire bricks. So got some remanufacturing to do here. I'm gonna figure out what to do about this big heavy angle iron thing here. I guess I can go buy a big heavy angle iron and make a new one, or I don't think I can press that back into any useful thing. So, and then I wonder if I can cut these ends off, keep the bracket, and then weld this inside of just a steel pipe and drill a bunch of holes. That's one thought. So anyways, here I go. Maybe you'll catch me on some of the rebuilding of this stuff. And right now I'm gonna go figure out what this stuff costs to buy new, though, because maybe it's not as bad as I think. It's gonna take a heck of a project to get this all right again. So all right, stay tuned. All right, so I got this mess out to the mess in the garage, so now we got a double mess. And what I'm gonna do, I've decided, is that metal, this main metal angle iron thing, this thing, 91 bucks, and it comes with the other little rusted out metal chunk. I don't know what I would end up paying for a chunk of angle iron, but I don't even know if my homemade one would work. So I think what I'm gonna do is pay the 91 bucks and get that. Probably pay 50 bucks for that chunk of angle iron these days at these prices. So then these things, these pipes, there's two different ones. This is the one in the front, has holes on both sides, and then the little key latch mechanism down here is a little different on that one, so it can't fit in the wrong spot. This one is 59, I think, and then the other two pipes combined are 170. So we're 230 bucks to get new pipes with air holes in them. So I think what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna come down here about 4 or 5 inches, chop this off. Then I'm gonna bring it inside of my pipe, maybe an inch, and weld it. Then I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes, about the same pattern that they have. And that fits in there. It's not tight, but I can weld that. So once it's going the other way, I put it in there, cut off, like I say, about 4 inches, put it in about an inch and weld it. That'll leave me enough room. If I need to do it again, I could chop this off and do this whole operation one more time, because these ends are not getting distorted because they're off towards the side. So if I do that on both left and the right on all these, I think I'm back in business on the pipes for way cheaper than 230 bucks for the 3 pipes. I've got to buy the new little latch pins. These are done for, but those should be easy enough to get if I don't already have them in the little kit of cotter pins that I have. So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna start welding and stuff. You guys know how to weld, so I'll show you what this looks like after I get done. The other thing to note is I'll have some holes left over here after I chop this and weld it back in, so knowing where to drill the hole pattern to make that right should be pretty easy. And I can measure between those. It looks like it's probably ½ inch between them, and make my spacing the same. Now this pipe is definitely heavier and much more thicker, which I don't think should be a problem. I have plenty of space to get these in the spot, you know, more than the thickness of the pipe, so that's not a problem. I just wonder how this pipe will perform compared to that. Is this pipe thin so that it would be light and not have enough heavy in the middle to bend, you know, to have it, you know, just warp down like that? Or is it light because they were trying to, you know, build it cheaper, you know, a few less bucks for lesser gauge pipe? So my question then is this pipe just gonna sag once it gets hot too? I don't know. But that's the plan, that's the thought behind it, and here I go. I'm gonna get the welder and the grinder and tape measure out and put that together, and then I'll show you what I did. Alright, we've got it all welded up on the ends here. Pretty good. So now it's time to discontinue the holes. I marked them out, I drew a straight line down here, and then the holes are every ½ inch, so I marked them on the ½ inch. See if I can do one-handed here. Eyeglasses. You always want to have the eyeglasses on when you're drilling with the drill press. get the idea. I'll show you the rest of this. I'm going to drill this side and then finish the other side as well. And I'll show you this against one of the ones we took out of the fireplace a couple hours ago. Alright, here's the new one I got finished. I got all the holes drilled here. Flip it over. Holes on the back. That's how the front one is. Again, like I say, there's 3 of these pipes for the air intake in the stove. 2 of them are the same as this top rusty one. You can see that it looks the same down there too. I was thinking that bracket on the end was just slightly different, so you couldn't put it in the wrong spot. But anyways, the front one has 2 rows of holes, and this one is one of the other ones. Just has 1 row of holes. So I just wanted to show you the rebuilt one versus the one that's pretty well met the end of its useful life here. There they are. So now I've just going to repeat the process 2 more times. One with the one I'm holding in my hand. I got 1 more in the bucket that's just equally as worn out or shot, and then the pipes will be good to go. These 3 pipes could be ordered for $230. So that's why I'm doing the rebuild, and we'll see how the rebuild holds up. Again, I'm a little torn if this big heavy pipe is just going to get hot and bend and warp and do its thing and not last any better than these thinner ones, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be just fine. So I guess we'll know in some time. Don't have a lot to lose. Worst I could do is just pay the $230 and get another new set. So that's where we're at down the road if the rebuilds don't work. So that's probably gonna be about the end of this video. Just like I say, build 2 more, and then we're waiting for the other $91 metal parts, that big angle iron thing here, to come in the delivery. And I gotta go find some fire bricks in town and be ready to put new fire bricks in that thing. But other than that, that part's done. I am gonna also buy a chimney sweep. I watched the chimney sweepers do it last time, and they are professionals, I get that, but I think it's something I can do too also. So that's the end of this this video. Thanks for watching, and good luck if you go to rebuild yours. Let me know what you think of this operation. You know, if you have an opinion in the comments whether these are going to do better or worse, or if you've done this before, let me know. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to your feedback. Bye.